Now, for more on this, we're joined in studio by Mbijiwe Mwenda, a security and anti-terrorism expert with the Eye on Security, a private security company specializing in counter-terrorism programs. Welcome to Africa Live.
Thank you very much.
Now, this latest incident early on Sunday comes just days after a bomb-laden vehicle was found in Mombasa, and also suspects were arrested. Now, are the two events linked? Is there any indication?
First, I convey my deepest condolences to the families. Secondly, I see a great connection. It could be a retaliation on the side of the terrorists, or I think it's one of their many plans that they had in mind. When one was foiled, they executed the other. So it's possible that they were doing this to retaliate, or they were doing this as part of their plan, which was not discovered out.
Now, this incident comes just a day after we saw 6 months following the Westgate incident. So what is your assessment of how well, or rather at this point, how badly security appears to be doing in terms of addressing these type of attacks before they happen?
What I think is really the security and the government, in a way, has improved tremendously since Westgate. The arrest of the previous terrorists who were driving the bomb-laden vehicle to Mombasa proves that. For me, what I feel is the failure right now is the second tier of security management, which is the civilian. We have not engaged the citizenry very adequately on counter-terrorism, community policing. It's time the citizens now realize, hey, it's not government to come and watch over my neighbor, to come and watch over what's happening in my neighborhood. It's my turn to do my part. So I think the second type of security, which is citizenry, must take their part. So the government and security agencies may have learned their lessons at Westgate. We're going to give them a couple of more months to be able to rate them well.
There was a point towards the end of 2013 where President Kenyatta did urge Kenyans and people around the country to be vigilant and be each other's keeper to some extent. So are you saying they haven't grasped that idea very well, or what is the problem there?
The government of Kenya rolled out a new initiative after Westgate called the Nyumba Kumi initiative, which means everybody lives in a neighborhood and 10 other people who live around you. Effectively, that program has not rolled out as powerfully as it should have been rolling out, but they are doing their best. I spoke to one of their own today, and they are down at the grassroots doing this. Yet the country, I think we need more speed in that program so that a lot of people and the whole nation is quickly incorporated into this sector of security and watching over each other's back.
Now, what are one of the reasons that Al-Shabaab manages to strike at Kenya, and it seems quite easily more often than not? We know that they say this is in retaliation for the Kenyan military presence in Somalia. We know the reasons behind it, but why are they able to carry out these attacks?
There are two ways to deal with terrorists and terrorism. Do nothing about them, or when you decide to do something about them, do it very well, thoroughly. I think Kenya needs to realize that these guys are here with us. We already went after them in Kisimayu, in Somalia, and everywhere else. And since we are doing it, then we better do it harder, thoroughly, effectively. We need to hit at them so hard so that they know, really, they cannot pick targets inside Kenya and succeed with them.
All right, well, thank you for your time this evening. We're speaking there to Mr. Mbijiwe Mwenda, a security expert.